Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto content, and today we're going to be talking about XRP as well as a few other assets, and also we're going to be discussing the overall market. So with that being said, let's jump into it. So first and foremost, before I jump into this video fully, I just want to ask if you guys are an XRP holder, comment down below your overall price predictions for 2021 and also for the future. Now, I just want to ask if you guys are also an XRP holder and you guys are new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing and turning notifications on and also liking the video. So with that being said, let's jump into it. So first off, the overall market is looking pretty good. Let's refresh this just to make sure that we are up in real time. So $1.94 trillion for the total global crypto market cap, up about 0.84%. We do see Bitcoin is sitting at 45.3K. We do need to break 45.7K. I am going to be talking about that. Ethereum back over 3K. Good to see. We do see ADA and also XRP are doing similar runs. Right now, ADA is doing a 5.10% run, up about 22.33%. XRP is up 2.55%, ranging at that $1.15 overall support zone, up about almost 20%. Most altcoins are still pretty green overall. Nothing has changed with that. Everything is kind of sitting stable until Bitcoin does break a key significant level. But I just want to say right now, there are bearish things to look at and actually look into. First off, I just want to read this tweet from Pentoshi. We do see here DXY new high, stocks, Chinese stocks, oil, all tanking. Global markets have fear/risk off for now. Are these the things you want to see? Will the crypto market be here tomorrow? Yes. Is today the optimal day to be looking for trades? Probably not. If you want to gamble, gamble in Vegas. Just sitting on my hands today until there's more clarity. I know the market will continue to provide new opportunities and don't feel the need to force anything here in times of uncertainty and low conviction. And I just want to say right now, if you guys are, thinking, hey, I'm going to miss the boat right now on XRP, I'm going to miss the boat right now on ADA or anything like that, just wait for a pullback. Don't FOMO into something that is extremely green or anything like that, especially right now, right? I'm waiting for Bitcoin to break above the 200-day MA at 45.7K. That is the big important factor right now. We won't see upward movement on most altcoins until that key level is broken. I am looking at very bearish things. First and foremost, we have to look at the dollar, right? The dollar is rallying hardcore. Guys, we are back to this major zone that we haven't seen since March 31st of 2021. I want to show you guys March 31st of 2021. Let's go back, right? So March 31st was pretty much right. It was actually in the middle of us pumping right here, right? Now, obviously, this invoked us coming down a little bit. It wasn't too bad of a pullback. This is pretty much that 60K zone, and this is pretty much 55K. So it was roughly about a 5K drop on Bitcoin. But that's not the too concerning, a big concerning factor. It's the idea of what happened during March when we kept rallying pretty much. We hit these massive highs before having a slight pullback, but we continue to move higher and higher throughout the month, which invoked us having a very volatile Bitcoin price action, right? But now we are seeing a major move on the DXY, which is bearish, obviously, but we are back to these massive zones. First off, before March 31st, we haven't seen that high since November of 2020 as well. But this was actually a crash on the dollar. We actually see that it was at a major high at about 94.72 before we had that invoking drop. Now, right now, this is also a resistance point, and we are breaking above it slightly. It's nothing too crazy, but this is not good. I want us to come down and retest the 50-day at least, and hopefully break it. That would be bullish. So right now, indices, I've talked about it multiple times. We need to continue to watch the stock market because everything is absolutely red. There's only a few things that are green, and they are very limiting. So stocks, oil, everything is plummeting. Short term right now is very volatile. Like I said, I would not personally be jumping into alts right now or looking to jump into alts. I'm actually with Pentoshi on this. right now the market looks a little rough, to be completely honest with you. Like, things are just showing bearish signs. Yeah, sure, we could be testing the 45.7K zone, but I still think that we come down. I still think that we have that pullback to about 42K to possibly even 38K. So realistically, this entire zone here, and remember this X, because this X is going to be playing a big factor even throughout the weekend and stuff, because I do think that the weekend is going to be where we do see this drop, if anything. I know a lot of people are still getting a little excited. They're saying, oh, we're getting very close to the 200-day MA after breaking down to about 43.9K. But listen, realistically speaking, this is short term. And when we look at this, right, yeah, we could pretty much be coming down. You know, if we actually do this realistically, we could be doing something like this, where we just come up and go much higher, breaking 60K and so forth. I think that this lasts a little bit of time, right? I told you guys this is going to take time to get to this bottom. For example, this is from the 14th all the way to pretty much the end of the month. So we could have this pretty much play out very slowly. It's going to suck, but hey, it is what it is. And I've said, you know, the end of the month into September is where we will really see the price action in stocks, in crypto, and so forth. So I'm very much so looking forward to seeing what happens right now. I'm watching the dollar very closely. I'm watching the indices. Like I said, I've been watching these closely throughout the week. I will continue to watch these. I am watching XRP, obviously, as we do range on support. We basically are in this chop zone from $1.05 all the way to $1.15. So I'm not too concerned on price action with XRP, as you guys already know. I still think that we go much higher. I still think that once we break $1.35, I think that it's clear signs to $2 plus. And I am I'm very concerned right now, just short term, on Bitcoin realistically, as a lot of things are playing against us currently. Everything looks still pretty good, right? Especially even if we do look here, right? Everything still looks good. We're still in this nice chop zone. We are ranging a little bit below the overall price demand from back in February. I'm still, like I said, I'm still very bullish on crypto. I'm still very bullish on the overall long-term vision. But we are seeing, you know, some things playing out that don't look good, right? Especially when we look at the dollar when it's pumping like this, and we do see major markets pretty much all red, especially when you look here. And this is just around the world, right? This is all indices around the world, and they're all red. Now, I'm not trying to be fearful or anything like that at all. Trust me, guys, I'm not the one to play into, you know, just emotions or anything like that. But I'm just saying right now is not the time to be buying, because I do think that we will have better buys very soon. And listen, if you're very long in this game, yeah, you could be buying other altcoins that are down significantly. I just wouldn't be buying XRP currently, because I do think that we could see much lower. I've told you guys that we could be seeing 85 cents to $1 at that zone, and I still think that we could, especially considering what's happening in the market. Like I said, I think that this weekend is going to be extremely volatile, especially considering the dollar is not slowing down at all. And this is invoking the overall markets to turn red. But once the overall dollar starts to crash and retest some support, which I honestly think that will most likely repeat this whole path here, or something similar to it at least, very soon. That will most likely happen in the fall. And that will pretty much happen as we march into September. And I do think that that's where we will see stocks rise, as well as XRP rise and Bitcoin overall. Crypto is going to have a great year nonetheless. I'm still very bullish on that. I still think that we are in one of the most massive bull runs we've ever seen in crypto history. I will not, you know, take that for, I will not change my mind on that at all. And honestly, I do think that when we look at this long term, any sort of price action that is playing out currently right now, in terms of volatility, in negative aspects, I don't think are even going to matter at all once we do get to like around like November, December, and so forth. Like, a lot of people are going to be celebrating, but I do see a lot of people celebrating even like short term, you know, little pumps here and there. But realistically, right now, Bitcoin is ranging on major support. It's in a major chop zone between the 200-day MA and also 44.3K. So with that being said, I'm not too, happy in terms of the overall price action with the dollar and also the major indices. So with that being said, those are my targets, 45.7K being broken or even us going lower. Watch for this weekend, as I do think that this weekend could be very volatile for crypto overall. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys do want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. It's been Nick. Peace out, guys.